are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of June. This reading is good for whenever it is that you find yourself watching it. Let's just say that it's good for a month from the first day that you are listening to it, that you're watching it, or that you come across it, whatever. Let's see. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, what insight, foresight, clarity do we have for the zodiac sign of Libra this time around? Libra, there is like some fighting, argument, there's tension, there's like this competitiveness, this maybe even jealousy of like wanting to like control something. Someone fighting for somebody's attention. Let's see. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. Okay, so like when I saw this, I heard this one like gets what she wants. The Page of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Wands, I'm seeing it as someone who is showing determination, who is inspired, and who is thinking like, this is what I'm gonna do, or this is what I want, or and it's I'm going for it. But there is this aggressiveness there. If you can see, there's an aggressiveness radiating from this Page of Wands, which for many of you could be the feminine energy. Doesn't have to be. There's just somebody here that is like being a little aggressive. They're being aggressive here, and they're taking action. So this is somebody that says like, okay, this could be about love, guys, because look at this. That looks like a heart to me. This is somebody that says, okay, Page of Wands, there's a challenge, right? There is something that they want to conquer. Someone, right, is the Page of Wands. And they're thinking like, okay, well, what do I have to do to conquer this person, this situation, you know, to get what it is that I want? Whatever that is, I feel like they're willing to do it. They're doing it. They're willing to do it. So this is you, Libra. This is somebody that you know that is like, you know what, this is what I want, and I'm going to try to get it, and I'm going to take action, whatever it is that I have to do. And then here we have, I'm telling you, we have the Seven of Wands. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Look at the Seven of Wands, guys. They're like back up. Oh my God, this is about, I feel like this is about love. This is somebody that's like, you know what, get off, this is mine. This is what I want. This is mine. Like, get away. Like, get away. This is my role. This is my seat. This is my man. This is my woman. This is my whatever, right? This is my friend for some of you. And well, okay, is it a good or a bad thing? I don't know. Let's I'm going to keep you. You're, yes. And then King of Wands. There is a very domineering feminine energy. Yeah, there's a very domineering feminine energy. Borderline too much. Borderline too much. But for the most part, I feel like it's health. Like right now, I heard it's healthy. It's healthy competition. Okay, so this is someone inspired. This is somebody motivated, and well, they someone inspired, somebody motivated, and they know what they want, and they know how to get it. Pretty much is what we have here, and then we have the Seven of Swords. You see? Okay. I'm telling you, what did I say? I'm like, this is borderline a little, borderline almost going, doing too much. Because, and here we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, I'm just seeing it as like underhandedness. Like this is something you wouldn't tell anybody that you did. So there's somebody here that is doing things that, like right now I heard that could be even like shameful in order to stay on top and to get what they want and to ensure that they get their way. And I keep getting, guys, that for many of you, this is about love. But look, it doesn't have to be. This could be about work. This is somebody, for example, like let's say if this is about work, this is somebody, if who uses their sex appeal, for example, to get what they want. Okay? The Seven of Swords, or they befriend, right, somebody just to have the upper hand. If this is about love, this is somebody that is like, I don't want to say seducing, but there's no necessarily seduction happening here, but there is someone just using everything they've got. They're using everything they've got. Again, not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like sometimes you find yourself in those positions, right, where you have to like fight for what you want, and well, somebody's feeling that way right now. Look, and it's the Chariot, which is it's a very competitive card. Oh my God. Okay, the Chariot, extremely competitive. Do you see it? You see it, Page of Wands, competitive. You see the stance? They're like conquering. Do you see? Like, this is like, it's like they're planting their flag. This is mine. And then here, back off, back off, back off. This is mine, or this is my place. Like, back off. Like, nobody's gonna take this away from me. You see that? And then King of Wands, which is, it's a woman, right? But it's the King of Wands. It's like, this is, you see that throne there? Like, this is my throne. This is my place. This is the seat that I want. And I want to be in control. I want to be in charge. And I want to be, in a dominant position. Again, is it good or bad? I guess it just depends on who you ask. But look, Seven of Swords, it's getting a little, I don't know. It's borderline. Okay, we'll continue with the reading. And then we have the Chariot. Again, very competitive. I have a goal in mind, and I'm gonna get what it is that I want. I already see something. I see red flag here already, and sure enough, Seven of Swords. What does the Seven of Swords say here? Like, I'm just curious. I just got this deck last week, so I haven't really looked through it. The Seven of Swords. And I do this all the time. Like, I have so many decks, and there's some that I use for the very first time, and I'm doing it for like a live reading. And no, like, that doesn't intimidate me. That doesn't make me shy away from a deck. In fact, it just keeps me going. Meaning it just adds variety. Like, I need variety, and I like to not know what to expect. Maybe that's my whole, that's, I have a Gemini rising. Oh wait, I just did Gemini. I'm doing Libra. Well, Libra is an air energy. And well, you never know what you want. Well, so I heard Seven of Swords. Where is it? I just want to read it. What are you really getting away with here? What are you really getting? You see, there's, yep. You see, when it's like when you feel like you're getting away with something, it's like, what are you doing to be able to get away with what it is that you're doing, right? It goes with what I've been telling you guys. Is isolation working for you? Okay. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Justice card, which is you, Libra. And then we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Judgment. Justice, Queen of Wands. Oh, that's the King of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, I feel like somebody is realizing that. This is what I see. I see somebody that goes in it and they're like, okay, I'm gonna, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you know what? I want him, I want her, and shoot, I don't care if I have to go. Like, I'm seeing a guy at the gym, like, doing a bunch of weights, and, and it's just like, again, it's like, look, whatever I gotta do. It's like somebody is trying to force something. It is. It's like somebody is forcing something. And I think they're realizing that, like, okay, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Seven of Swords, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing here? Like, should I, be doing all this? Should I be acting this way, or should I, be treating this like, it's some sort of competition or goal, or yeah, and should I be treating it that way? And I feel like somebody's checking themselves, right? The Justice card and then the Seven of Swords. Like, what in the world? Like, what am I doing here? Like, I'm doing stuff that I never do, because that's the Seven of Swords, right? Sometimes the Seven of Swords is sometimes you find yourself doing things that you wouldn't otherwise do, right? But but because of the circumstances, you find yourself doing them for whatever reason. That's that Seven of Swords. And it's also things that you just are not necessarily, you're not proud of it either. So you see somebody is Justice and Seven of Swords, realizing, oh my God, like, what the hell am I doing, like, acting like this? Like, why am I acting like, why am I acting like this? And then they kind of tone it down. Do you see? To this Queen of Wands. It's like they tone it down. I don't know. And to me, like right now, I just heard, and it's more attractive. And it's more attractive. So I just see someone that is trying really hard, okay? They're trying really hard, and they're trying really hard to get something, to sustain something, to sustain a feeling, and they want this really bad. And well, they're realizing, oh my God, like, this is kind of like not like me. Like, I'm not really proud of this, or it doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't. Seven of Swords, Justice. Okay, I'm checking myself. I need to tone it down. Look, the Queen of Wands, which is, it's toning it down. Do you see? Which I'm hearing it's more attractive. It's more attractive. It's not trying so hard. It's a lot more natural. And you see the way that this one is sitting down. They're not sitting down on on their throne. They kind of are, but they're not. Which again, Like I'm seeing this Queen of Wands here as somebody that is they don't look so like right now I heard they don't look so desperate. Or they don't look so power like hungry. Or they're not so domineering. Like this could be domineering, right? Like look the stands and you just even the nose, you know, like it just the way it's depicted and they're holding this staff and they're like this is my chair, like this I'm the king, right? And then this one's like they're a lot more at ease, right? They're a lot more at ease, a lot more comfortable too. You see, one leg up, one leg down, and they're just kind of like, yeah, like whatever, like this is me, like I don't have to, like this is just me. Look, this one looks like really poised, right? Like look at the way they're sitting, they're like it just looks very forced, right? Like, and this one is not, and this one is not. Do you see? They're like, yeah, whatever, I sit like this, or you know, like yeah, okay. So far we've gotten somebody just was being a little too much. They realized that and they're like, okay, I need to check myself. Like I don't have to do that. Look, judgment card. Like gosh, you know, I'm realizing that. Like I don't want to do that. Like I see it. I see myself. I see what's going on here and I see what this is making me feel like and what it's making me do, and I need to check myself not to lose my head, lose control here. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, what's up? Tell me more. Tell me more about the present moment. Tell me more about the present moment. We have the High Priestess and then we have the Queen of Cups. The High Priestess and then the Queen of Cups. Okay. So the High Priestess and then this Queen of Cups, I'm seeing it as like just being very comfortable with like I'm hearing being comfortable and being comfortable with being comfortable with all your intimate parts is what I'm hearing, inside and out. So this is just this is just feeling comfortable with your most intimate parts. Okay, so then right now I heard that's somebody feeling themselves. There's somebody feeling themselves. There's somebody feeling themselves. Okay, this is also somebody very aroused. Okay, can you see it? Can you see the High Priestess? Yeah, that is somebody that is like aroused. This is somebody horny, pretty much. The Queen of Cups and then the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is like, it's a very erotic energy. It is. There's even like a seduction quality here. Like there is seducing here, as a matter of fact. High Priestess and then the Queen of Cups. There's seducing going on. Okay. Seduction is not a bad thing. It can be, but it's not always a bad thing. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, there is like messages, because the Eight of Wands is messages. Like right now I also heard pictures. There's pictures, there's text being sent, like very erotic messages. The High Priestess as well is like things that are done in secret, very naughty kind of things. Do you see the High Priestess? It's like a nun, right? It is, yeah, it's a nun. Okay. And the Eight of Wands. Again, there's like a lot of communication. There's a lot of flirty. There's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of seduction that is happening. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so that's what's happening now. Okay. Well, what? Okay, tell me what. There's another. There's another. There's this stuff is being sent to somebody. Tell me about the other person. Tell me about the other person. We have the Death card. It could be a Scorpio. The Death card. What is this Death card be? What is this Death card doing here? Oh, okay. Okay. We have the Devil, and then we have the Hierophant. Death, Devil, and Hierophant. One more card, Holy Spirit. What? One more card? We have the Empress. Okay, so all right, guys. So we have the Death card, and then we have the Devil. And then we have the Hierophant. So the Death card, guys, I'm seeing it as like somebody, here we have a situation that is trying to be transformed. We have a relationship, a connection that is at this time trying to be transformed drastically, because the Death card is like a drastic change. The Death card is also, it's like something is, I don't want to say something is over, but there is a loss of something with this Death card. And then we have the Devil. Okay, and look, the Devil looks like it's trying to keep these two together. So guys, here pretty much what I see. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant, which is a commitment and is a relationship. Honestly, it kind of feels like somebody is like tempting and luring someone into, I don't know what else to call it other than a sexual relationship. It's like somebody is attempting to, we saw it in the beginning. I told y'all that was like is at this time luring somebody and like tempting them, okay, and with enticing them, encouraging them, influencing them, right, to like into a sexual relationship. But I get that it that's all it is. That's what's happening here. But I just feel like that's all it is. Based on what is being done, based on, based on the way that somebody's going about getting this, getting what they want. It's very sexual. Again, not, and it's only a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when that's not what you want. And I do feel like that's not what somebody wants, because they found themselves there, like when the Seven of Swords, like it's like they know I'm not like, I don't usually do this, or I shouldn't be doing this, or highly questionable behavior here. That's that Seven of Swords. Absolutely. And then we have the Empress that is sitting here, which again is a very physical card. It's very physical. It's very sexual as well. But the Empress also speaks about like it's a respectful. It's somebody that you respect. It commands to be treated, and put on a pedestal or in a certain level. It's more than just sexual, the Empress. But that's all we have here, though. Again, I feel like this is just somebody that is like, this is just how they think that they can get what they want. And I don't necessarily feel like they're thinking about this. It kind of just happens, very subconsciously. They don't even really know what they're doing. Behavior, you just kind of do it. We have the Sun card. Tell me more about the Sun card. And the Ten of Wands. You see, this is like somebody doing too much. The Sun, like they're knowing. Ten of Wands, they're doing too much. Oh my God, look, this person is carrying 10 wands. They're like, oh my God, there's somebody here they're doing too much. They're doing too much to get attention. Sun card, do you see? They're doing so much. They're doing so much to get attention. And then here we have the 5, and they're still not getting what they want. Because they don't want this, but perhaps they feel, maybe this is you, Libra, or this is you, Libra, or it's somebody that it's the other person that is doing this. And look, they're sad, like they're feel empty inside, like this is not fulfilling. Like, I want to be this Empress. I want something more. I want this to flourish into something more valuable, something that just nourishes me and that makes me feel good, the Empress. But look, this is like, it's not like, it feels like doesn't feel good. This is exhausting. Like, to have to constantly, I'm hearing, be seducing and be enticing and have to, do this or do that. And it's just too much. It's just too much. It's draining. Look, this person's like, oh my God, the 5 of Cups. They're not happy. This is not fulfilling. This doesn't feel good. This is something very toxic that's happening here. And then we have the Hangman. But you got him, I'm hearing, but you got him. But you got them. Look, the Hangman, but you got them. Oh. But you got them. But you got them. Look, the Hangman. Look, that's a person they're hung up. Like, they're hung up. But you got them. But it's not fulfilling you. What you're doing, it doesn't, it's something that deep down inside, like there's some shame attached to it. And there's shame attached to it because it's something that you are above, like you don't have to do this. The 10 of Wands. Look, this person, 10 Wands. Oh my God. Like, gosh. And then the Sun card. Like, this is attention, right? Like, they're doing all of this for attention. And they are. I do feel like, look, this Hierophant is paying attention, right? And they're sitting there, and it's the Hierophant. So this is a commitment. So I'm seeing this as somebody that is there sticking around, and who many of you, this is an actual commitment. Like, you're with this person For some of you, this is somebody perhaps that you're dating, but for others of you, this is somebody you are in a relationship with, in a commitment. But it's like it's glued together by a lot of toxicity. And it's being held together by this devil. And it doesn't feel good. It's not fulfilling at all. Somebody's having to do a whole lot just to sustain this. You see that? To get this and just, to make somebody happy even. And look, they're there. It's just like you're stuck in this. Well, what do you want to tell Libra? What do you want to tell Libra? What do you want to tell, what do you want to tell Libra? What do you want to, what do you want to, what do you want to tell Libra? We have the Sun card, and then we have the Four of Wands. We have the Sun and the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands it's a commitment, it's a relationship, it's taking the next step. It's a very stable relationship. The Four of Wands and then the Sun card. I guess this is asking, I guess it's answering, it's like a question, what do you want out of a relationship? Sun and then the Four of Wands. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from this relationship? What do you want from this relationship? What do you want from this? And ask yourself, I suppose, are you getting that? Or just ask yourself that question, and how you just answer it, just however it comes out. And then we have the Three of Swords, guys. No, this Three of Swords tells me that no, you're not. You think for many of you, okay, Libra, this is somebody that it's at this moment you think you're getting what you want because you want somebody's attention, because you want to be with somebody, or just something like that, right? But it's not. That's not what you want. Because what you're getting is not you're not really getting what you want. We have the Six of Swords. Look, this is a person that is, and something that strikes me here in this card is that they're going up the stairs. Right, so there's this leveling up that needs to happen there, right? The Six of Swords, it's about leaving, just leaving something that doesn't serve you, leaving it behind, and just leaving it behind, guys. It's all. But you see how this one is going up. So this is about leveling up, guys. This is about leveling up. Tell me more. Oh my goodness, this woman has a baby on her back. Do you see that? I just realized that. We have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Hierophant. I'm also, I'm getting that for many of you. It's this is something you don't, whatever it is, that there's something that is being done in order to get something. And it doesn't feel right. It doesn't even have to be done. You don't have to do this. And you shouldn't do this, because you're actually sabotaging you're sabotaging yourself by doing what you're doing. Because your actions at this present moment are drawing to you a relationship that you do not want, or those dynamics in it. And then we have this Page of Wands that we saw at the very beginning, which to me shows like a very capable person. That's a very capable person. One more card. We have the Page of Swords. This is another person, the Page of Swords. This is another person. I'll show you. Hello, what did I say? You see that? Like this one's here and then this one's like, no. It looks like they're saying like, no, this one's with me or something like that. Do you see the way that they're holding them like that? Interesting. These are, you see how they have their back towards each other? This is another person, this one right here. We saw this one from the very beginning, like, yeah, this is mine. And then this one over here is, yep, that's that devil, guys. There's somebody else here. There's another person. I'm just going to say there's another person that somebody's talking to. It's right there. It's the Page of Swords. There's somebody else that somebody's talking to. And with this Three of Pentacles, I feel like, well, maybe you, Libra, are trying to work something out with somebody. Like you're with somebody and you're like, okay, like I'm gonna, like, yeah. Like you're with somebody and you have a commitment with somebody. Like there's you got something with this Page of Wands, or this Page of Wands and somebody else. Like there's a couple here, but there's another third wheel, or not a third wheel, but there's somebody else. Do you see them? They're right there. And this is a person that sees you, sees this, is informed, is aware of the situation we have here. The Empress, and then the Three of Swords. And we have the Magician. Guys, I'm seeing this as somebody that, okay, so look at this person. If you're able to see that guy right there, I don't like the way he's looking at this one. I don't. And I don't like the way this one in black is looking at this one either. Like, you see the face? That is like toxic. There is some toxicity there. The Three of Swords and then the Empress. I just see this, guys, as somebody, look, what did I say earlier? It's like for many of you, it's like somebody wants to be this Empress. But the Three of Swords is there, which says it's like it's not happening. Which we could say it's like they're not being given their place. They're not being given their place. And I'm telling you, it's because I feel like there's somebody here that it does feel like you're having to compete for somebody's attention, or like there's somebody competing for somebody's attention. There's somebody going out of their way to just keep somebody there with them. That is what is going on here. We saw it from the very beginning, and you see it very well depicted here. It's like this one is blocking, keeping that one there, but look, they're looking at this one. So yeah, that's somebody trying really hard to sustain something toxic and to transform it with the Death card into, what it is that they want, which is this Empress. And they're trying, the Magician. I do see them trying to manifest this. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Well, future. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Fool. Look, we have somebody here that's saying, like, you know what, the hell with this. And then look, this one here is still like thinking about what they want. Seven of Pentacles. Because that's what's happening here. This one's trying to figure. This is what I see here, guys. Look, it's like there's a relationship, there's a connection, and I feel like one is trying really hard to get it moving forward, is really trying really hard to evolve the relationship, the connection, and then the other person in the relationship is like, I don't want to say they're not trying. It's not that. So there's something else. But look, this is a person. I'm seeing this as the relationship. Oh, so this is future energy. I see this going on for a while. I see this energy being sustained for a while. The Seven of Pentacles. And even after this is happening for a while, I still see someone, a masculine energy, someone, let's just say it could be a woman too, that is still contemplating like, okay, so this is what, came out of this, what has grown from us. Should I commit? Should I commit? Should I, continue to invest into this? Should I? And then we have this fool, like we have somebody that's like, you know what? They look pissed off and they're like, the hell with this. That's what we had. This is future energy, guys. I just see somebody realizing, you know what? I don't need this crap. I deserve so much more. I don't have to be doing all of this. Like, I don't have to be doing this or that. And, and you still are not, where you're still not getting it, or you're still not trying hard enough, or you're still not doing this or that, or you're still not giving me this commitment, or, it's just like we're not meeting each other on the same page. I don't need to, you know what? I'm not going to continue to do this. And look, this one says bye. And then this one's like, well, still thinking like, what should I, invest into this some more? Where somebody is already investing into this very heavily from the very beginning. And there's another that's just not doing the same. It's not matching the same energy. They're still thinking and, and contemplating whether they even, want to do so much. And then we have the Strength card. And we have the Nine of Wands. I feel like somebody's going to be realizing, like, I'm trying to force this, right? The Strength card. I'm forcing this. I'm trying to dominate, right? And force somebody. You see that? And then the Nine of Wands. That's somebody that is thinking, gosh, I've been doing this for how long? Nine of Wands. And they're thinking, should I continue? Should I continue? And that's because here in the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like somebody is finally going to maybe start even considering that more. Considering what? Investing more. That's later. Later. Somebody's finally going to get to that place. Should I invest into this some more? They're not in that space now. Seven of Pentacles. But by this time, somebody's like, gosh, they're expecting something more. Like, okay, this should be, full. Like, we should start, on this. We should be on this other level now. We should be over here now. The Fool. We need, by now, which is future energy, this one's going to be like, we need to be over here. While this one is barely going to be at the very beginning, which is they're going to barely, this masculine energy, which again, it could be a woman, okay? A man or a woman. They're going to be thinking about investing. Like really considering it. And this Nine of Wands, I see a feminine energy that's thinking like, gosh, like, can I continue? Can I keep this up? Like, can I continue? Do I have the strength? Do I have the patience? You know, like, can I continue? Can I continue? I feel like there is a lesson here, guys. I do see that. I do feel like there is a big lesson here that is being taught to somebody. Again, I'm hearing perspective is everything. And then we have the Six of Wands. This is victory. This is success. To me, that's just somebody realizing like their place. This is somebody realizing, I'm telling you, it's somebody realizing I didn't have to put myself through all of that. Somebody's trying really hard, and they're trying really hard, and they're not going to get what they want. But I feel like they will eventually, but it's going to be once they realize that they didn't have to take that route. I'm going to leave it at that. Now let's get an oracle card to close the reading. Libra, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Libra, Libra. I'm hearing the song Jeepers Creepers. Where did you get those peepers? Is that how it goes? Jeepers Creepers. Where did you get those? Where did you get those peepers? We have Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. And it says unity. It says a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. And then it says marriage. It says marriage, guys. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. It goes with like what I'm telling you guys. You know, it's like I see somebody like trying, I do see someone, you know, being victorious at the end. And that's the one that we saw from the very beginning. That's like, I'm going to get this. But it's like, they're going to be that person that we saw there. Like, this is what I want. Like, I want to get married maybe, you know, like I want this for myself. Like, this is what I want for my life. This is how I see myself. This is my perfect relationship or marriage, and this is what I want, and I can have it here. I actually do see something coming from this, but it's just like with the present moment, it's being really forced. And again, there's a lesson here. There's a lesson that is going to be taken in, okay, once somebody realizes, I don't have to force this. And it's going to be at the point where they're exhausted and they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I just don't. But guess what? You didn't have to do that from the very beginning. You didn't have to exhaust yourself. You don't have to be doing all this. I mean, just let it happen naturally. Don't try to control everything. However that resonates, okay? The Star, unity. Hard times are over. Look forward for an abundance of happiness and enthusiasm and positivity. Unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Marriage, you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. One more card and I'm done. Okay, let's get it from here. Libra. Gosh, I was hoping to do Aquarius today, but I'm just so exhausted, guys. And tomorrow is Friday. I've been working every day this week, and I think I'm going to take the day off. Let's see. It says a time of guilt and shame ends now. I think you guys had, this is like, you guys had this last month, or there was, I can't remember what your reading was about last month, but I feel like I'm connecting with the same group of people. This goes, doesn't it go? The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. Yes, it's time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. This is what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.